If you're in sales, how do you prepare for selling in tough times? What can you do and why do you need to know it? This is a super important question. I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Before we begin, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today's video is going to be called Swimming with Sharks. And so if you are in a good economy and things are like, woo, going up, and then all of a sudden things go down, the market moves. The market moves, buyers move, okay? So buyers become more stingy, or they could be. It doesn't mean that every single one of them are. But you start getting the shrewd buyers. There is a group of people out there that they wait for the timing in the market to go out and purchase things that are big ticket items because they're like, greed deal. There is a greedy deal that I can make right now and I'm going to go out and make it. So you get these buyers who, depending upon the industry, love to get salespeople to fight back and forth, right? And they are after the ultimate deal. And for some of them, they don't care about quality. They care about the bragging rights of going to their friends and saying, you know what I got? I got the widget, the gizmo, the product, the service, all wrapped up in a package, and I got it for this much at 50% off. That is like their goal in life. And they go and put it on YouTube, they put it on Facebook, they put it on Instagram, they put it on the church bulletin board. Like, these are the people that it does bring out some of the cuckoos, okay? So that's one group you got to worry about. The second group is going to be shady salespeople. So there's salespeople out there who really weren't good at what they did to begin with, and they got to close deals, and they will say whatever it takes to close a deal. They will do whatever it takes to close a deal. And even if that means running you over, taking your deal, and lying about it, flat out lying about it. And I've seen this 3 times now in my career in sales. 3 times where there's been changes in the economy and it brings out the sharks. So you got to deal with buyers. You got to deal with salespeople sometimes, occasionally. This doesn't happen as often as you think that it may. Sometimes the sharks you got to deal with are the company that you work for because they start playing games with money. They start playing games with your commissions. They start playing like, how are we going to restructure things? We're going to put more weight on you, require you to do more because we're paying for marketing. And because of that, guess what, sales guy? Guess what, sales girl? Sales dude, sales babe, whatever you want to say, however you want to call it, we're going to change your comp plan and we're going to change what needs to be done. And that thing that you sold, that widget, that gizmo, that product or service, yeah, we're not going to pay you for it. And you're like, but I did my work, I did my job. Well, that's the way it is. And the thing that really sucks a lot of times about sales is you're one of the first people in the office to get a pay cut because, well, that's where a lot of the commissions go, to you. And so you got the bean counter in the office. They're like, did you see how much money? This is how they talk. Did you see how much money these salespeople are making? They almost sound like Cookie Monster, right? And so, like in the meetings, they're like, well, we gotta rein this in. We gotta pull this back. You gotta be prepared for it. And if it's an off market, you may not have moves to go to. So you may have to renegotiate. Like, you may have to re-strategize what you're doing in that side of that organization. You may have to start thinking of, like, if they come to me and they say, hey, we're going to cut your pay, what could you trade? Time off, vacation time, company car, gas card, health insurance. I don't know. I don't know what you sell. I don't know what you do. But just know, when you're like up like this, jobs are everywhere. If you're a closer, you're the prize. Yeah, woo! Okay? But when the market tanks, all you're left with is a bunch of closers. And they're like, shh, we can go throw a rock and hit a closer, go find a job somewhere else. And occasionally you can find a good deal, you can find a good offer, but unless you have some serious contacts, things start getting a logjam. And the further you get into down, the further you get going down, the tougher it may be to find something. Now, I'm not like some pessimist, like, oh, things are never going to be good. It's not what I'm saying. Like, there's timing. There's things that got to happen. Just like bad economies and bad markets bring out freaky weird people and freaky weird buyers and chase salespeople to do unscrupulous things and illegal things and crazy things. Same things happen with your company. There's times where they're going to come to you and say, hey, look, we're going to put more weight on you because we're going to get rid of some office staff, but at least you got a job. So sometimes you got to deal with it. Sometimes there's other moves that you can make, but you got to prepare for it. That's how you prepare for a bad market. You got to know this is coming. It's not like, hey, things are good, things are always going to be good, things are always going to be amazing, and I'm not going to pay attention, and then you fall off the cliff. There you go. Got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button. You click on it every time I send out a video. You'll get an update. This is Scott Bell Consultant. Cool guy. Send another video, and you should check it out, which you should. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Aloha.